CQ AmRRON, CQ AmRRON, CQ AmRRON. This is KN4 DMM. Again, it's Kilo November 4, Delta Mike Mike. My name is Robert in Gaston, South Carolina, and I will be net control for the 2-meter AmRRON net this evening. AmRRON stands for the American Rebroadcast Radio Operators Network. The purpose of this net is to practice emergency communications and act as relays to the Channel 3 project operators. You can learn more about AmRRON and the Channel 3 project by going to www.amrron.com. And that's www.alpha Mike Romeo Romeo Oscar November.com. This is a directed net, so please stand by. This is net control operator KN4 DMM. Any emergency traffic may break in at any time. At this time, is there any priority or emergency traffic that needs to be passed? Hearing none, this net meets every Friday night at 9:30 p.m. local time on the K1TCB repeater. That is 147.000 with a negative offset and PL tone of 123. The net word of the week is at this time. I will take check-ins. Please report with your call sign, name, your general location, and confirm the net word of the week and authentication number. This is KN4 DMM net control. Check-ins, please come now.
Net control. This is Kilo November 4 India Mike X-ray KN4 IMX Will and Pine Ridge.
Net control would like to recognize KN4 IMX, Will, and Pine Ridge. Are there any others who would like to check in to the AmRRON net? Hearing none, we'll move on. Are there any announcements that need to be made before we keep moving on with the net? KN4 IMX, KN4 DMM. Did you receive that email that I sent you? Alright, just making sure that you got that so you'll have everything ready for tomorrow night's net.
Roger that. Everything I think should be prepared. And could you confirm what's tonight's net's frequency? Oh, stand by. I think it is 14642. Is that correct?
That is correct. It's the AmRRON 2-meter simplex. So you had it right at 146.42. And if you have any questions, you got my email, so you can shoot me some, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can with it if you have any questions.
Roger that. Thanks. And yeah, thanks for letting me run the net. I'll do my best tomorrow. All right, KN4 IMX, let me stand by for the rest of the net.
Thank you, sir. This is KN4 DMM net control for the AmRRON net. This is the third final call for any check-ins. Hearing none, we'll move on. At this time, all stations please act as a relay to make contacts on the channel 3 for FRS, AmRRON, or CB, depending on your capabilities. Since some stations may be monitoring only and you may not be able to make contact with them, please announce the net word of the week and authentication number. Also, announce monitoring only check-ins to proceed to AmRRON.com/check-in, check-in being one word, to report that they were able to hear the net. After you take a Channel 3 check-in, report them to Net Control with the contact's AmRRON call sign, general location, and the band on which the contact was made. This is KN4 DMM Net Control. At this time, are there any late stations wishing to check in? This will be the fourth and final call for check-ins. Hearing none, we will move on. If anyone can copy this net but you are not able to reply to check-in, you can do so by visiting www.amrron.com/check-in, check-in being one word, and just let us know how you heard the net. The net word of the week
Net Control, this is KN4RMX. I have relayed on AmRRON Channel 3, CB Channel 3, and FRS Channel 3. Negative response, I have relayed all traffic, over.
This is a Net Control. I copy you KN4IMX negative for any Channel 3 contacts. So we will proceed on with the net. This is KN4 DMM Net Control for the AmRRON net. I would like to thank everyone for participating in the 2-meter AmRRON net. If you are new and would like to know more about AmRRON, please visit www.amrron.com. That's www.alpha-mike-romeo-oscar-november.com. I would also like to thank N4SCG for letting us use his repeater. Now I would like to turn the repeater 147.000 back to normal use. 73 everyone, God bless. This is KN4 DMM Net Control going clear.
Good net, KN4 DMM, K4RMX. I hope we can get more people to check in at some point. I saw on the membership directory there's quite a few units in Lacey County. I guess they may have either stopped using the radio or they just don't know we exist.
I appreciate you saying it was a good net. Yeah, honestly, I have no idea why there haven't been more people on here, honestly. This one and the other Lexington repeater, it's like, was it KA4 or KA1 FEC or something like that? I mean, they usually are pretty hopping with local traffic, and I know on Thursdays for this repeater is the Aries net. So I'm not too sure why people haven't gotten on here, but then again, I've heard it come in spells where this repeater will be hopping for a good while and then it tapers off for a while. But especially here, once enough people start checking in and the word gets out for the other nets, then I'm sure we'll probably end up getting more check-ins.
Right of that. I'm assuming at this time of night, most of the operators are either up on Simplex somewhere else, on the Columbia repeater, or probably up on UHF somewhere, or on the Heart system, SC Heart system. So, like I said, I hope we can get more check-ins, and I think I've actually heard some AmRRON units on AmRRON 3 before, about a year ago, something like that. But, you know, like I said, I hope we can get some more publicity out for it. And I know a few people, actually, some family members that have ham licenses getting them to check in. Hopefully we can at least get some more check-ins that way.
I'm sure we will, and like you said, I mean, I hope we do too. It's just a matter of keeping it going. I think this is only the second week in running them, so, but I'm pretty sure we'll end up getting some more. That's one thing I gotta get, is I want to get me a good AmRRON radio at some point, but right now it's just the CB and 2 meter right now. I got a 70 centimeter handheld, but I can kind of get out on it. It's a little hit and miss out here where I'm at. So, but I'm sure we'll get more check-ins. Just give it time, and kind of like you said, if you know anybody else or end up talking to someone local, just slowly getting the word out.